easy for you to crack verbal section of GATE exam. So now, can anybody learn vocabulary very quickly in 1 day or 2 days? No, it is not possible. So you have to practice it regularly. Then only it is possible to enhance your vocabulary. So for that, you have to regularly learn few words, regularly give test on vocabulary. Then only it will become a strong zone, a strong area for you. So for that, there are a few suggestions I want to give. So one is, there is one book called as 30 Days to More Powerful Vocabulary by Norman Lewis. So that 30 Days to More Powerful Vocabulary is a very good book. 30 days is a bit exaggerated. So, but if you are regularly doing it, 60 days, 60 to 70 days are enough. Okay. So this book, trust me, this is very good book to start. Second thing, there is one app called as Vocabulary Builder by Magoosh. Okay, so I'm sure many of you will be having this app, but do not get time to use it. But if you can have time for your Facebook and WhatsApp, please try to find out time for this also. And I'll give one trick for this. Keep icon of this application on your home screen only, mobile home screen. And whenever it will be in front of you, you can give one test. So this particular app is very good app. They have given the test. They have defined the level. By level, they are asking questions. So you can select any level based on your knowledge of vocabulary. And while traveling, while going in bus, anywhere, whenever you are free, you can give one test. That is more than sufficient. But you have to do it regularly. Otherwise, it will not help. Okay. If I want to ask you one question, what are the smart ways with which you can solve a particular aptitude question? Be it any exam. I'm not talking about GATE only. Okay. I have seen many replies like this, sir. We should be good in formula. We should by heart all the formula. There should be all the tricks. We should have all the tricks and shortcuts. But to surprise you, the answer is different. Okay. So let me show you one by one. First one is common sense. So common sense doesn't mean, if you can see on the slide, it is written common sense 40 to 50%. Do not think that you need only 40 to 50% common sense. There is no percentage for common sense. What I mean is, from all the GATE questions or all the G aptitude question, there will be 40 to 50% questions which will be very easy. You can solve those question by applying very simple logic, very simple common sense. So I hope you all have common sense. So, and nobody can teach it. So 50% paper done. Next is shortcuts. So there are 20 to 25% of questions which is depending on shortcuts. And the problem is, many of the students think that sir will give a book of shortcuts and we have to pick this shortcut and we can solve the question. No. The shortcut you have to develop. I can only guide in the questions which I will be solving. But how to develop the shortcuts? Shortcuts, whenever you are solving one question and you know the traditional method, first solve the question by traditional method. And if you are getting correct answer, that means your concept is correct. Now, after you are sure, you have confidence that your answer is correct, now you can think, can I solve this question by some other method? Is there any hidden shortcut? Have this approach for all the questions which you are practicing. And please, I am quoting this, not all the question will have shortcuts. So do not think that if you are not getting shortcut, then it is because of you. No, all the question will not have shortcut. Even if you are able to find out shortcuts in 2 or 3 questions out of 10 questions, trust me, you have achieved very good thing. And you have to slowly build. It will not come in the first day. It will not come on the first day itself. Next, options. This is the beauty, my friends. Many of the questions, around 15 to 20% of the question, I have seen that they can be solved easily through options. So they'll frame the question in such a way that you will forget to look at the option and you will start solving the questions itself. After reading the question, have a habit to analyze the options which they have given. Sometimes you can directly get the answer, and sometimes you can eliminate the options and there will be only 2 options remaining, and then you can find out which of these 2 is the answer. Again, this will come with the practice. Last one, which is formula. So there is a role of formula, because not all the questions will be based on logic or directly through options. And when I'm saying about formula, I'm assuming this, all the formula till 10th standard you remember. I'm not talking about those formulas where you have to find out ratios, where you have to find out percentage. I'm assuming this, that you know all these formulas. Okay, so now next thing is, what is the syllabus? So syllabus for right now I am limiting myself to GATE only. So syllabus, if you can see on the slide, there are many sections: numbers, arithmetic, algebra, geometry, higher mathematics, data sufficiency, data interpretation, logical reasoning, and verbal. If we are talking about GATE exam, then geometry is very minimum. Geometry question based off the geometry is very minimum, so you can ignore also this particular topic. But in campus they are asking question from geometry also, so you have to prepare if you are focusing for campus also. Then data sufficiency is one of the very important thing.